All right, listen up, guys, because we're about to talk about the big story of the week, and that's Tesla. Now, this is a big time EV player, the big EV player that we all know about, and this has got Wall Street sweating a little bit of bullets, and at the same time, it has a lot of us grinning like we just hit the jackpot. All right, but here's a kicker: this is not about cars anymore. All right, that's the company's value is not based off of cars, in my opinion. All right. And that's why I wanted to pull up the story and kind of share the story with you that was in the journal. Let me go ahead and pull that up so we can kind of get to it. Let's see here. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Tesla's car business. All right. It's not really Tesla's car business isn't really in the driver's seat. The majority of EV makers' market cap rides on hope for robotaxis, robots, and AI, but the stock is now at a sharp premium even to the other tech titans. All right. So basically, here's the skinny, guys. 2024 rolls in and Tesla sells fewer cars than it did in 2023. That's the first time that they've ever dropped the ball like that. They delivered about 1.79 million rides, 1.79 million rides. I believe that's what we have here in the article. There we go. All right. That's what they delivered, 1.79. And that is down from 1.81 million the year before. Okay. So this is kind of like missing by a little bit of a hair. Okay. But, when you are a company that is basically revolving around growth, your whole, I don't want to say gimmick, but your whole makeup is about growth. Even a hair's too much. Okay. Analysts said that they'd hit 512,300 deliveries for fourth quarter, but they tripped up at 495,570. So that's like a 3% mark. Okay. But that's not a shocker though. Okay. The whole EV scene got hammered last year with, an industry-wide slump. All right. So we kind of already know that. Now, here's what doesn't make sense for Wall Street. Okay. And it really doesn't make sense for some of you guys out there. To me, it does, but you know what? Let's continue with the story. Let me talk about what it is that we're getting to here. Okay. Despite the fact that you had that drop in car sales, Tesla's worth shoots to $1.2 trillion. Believe 1.2 trillion. That's what it says here in this article. Here's the projected earnings for the past 2 years. And there we go, guys. $1.2 trillion company. Okay, worth more than the next 20 largest automakers combined. That's kind of crazy. Okay, this is with the stock taking a 6.1 nosedive on a single Thursday. Still, the price for Tesla, their stock price skyrockets 63% for the year. All right, so that's interesting. Okay, they didn't sell as much cars, they didn't hit their goal, and they skyrocket 63%. Okay, they made big bank while the bread and butter selling cars was kind of flopping around like a fish out of water. But I'll tell you what's pushing the value up. Okay, and that's hype. That's hype. There's hype about AI. There's hype about the autonomous cars. Elon Musk, the Don of Tesla, he's making a lot of moves, a lot of promises. Talking about the future. This man is trying to build the future. Okay, he's singing about self-driving cars, robots, all kinds of futuristic jazz. Okay, plus what do we all know? Elon is quite a showman. All right. And don't forget that now he's playing politics like a hustler. He's using his platform to kind of share his political views. And you plug in everything that's kind of going on with Elon, and you can see that there's a lot of popularity in the stock. But when you run the numbers, they look a little bit dicey. All right, the numbers themselves, they haven't quite caught up. All right, and why would they? This is still a growth company. Tesla stock right now. Let me see here. Let's zoom back up here, and you can see here the projected earnings. Right, this is pretty big. They're trading at 117 times projected earnings for the next year. So to put that in perspective, that's over 3 times. You can look at the chart right here. This is 3 times the multiple of for Nvidia, and we all know Nvidia, the tech AI powerhouse, right? And that's more than the other trillion-dollar tech titans out there. Now, Wall Street is not blind to all of this stuff. Okay, they're seeing these valuations, and a lot of the analysts are kind of giving Tesla the side eye. Okay, they're telling people to hold on to it. Some are even saying sell. Okay, even with all the hype, the stock is sitting at the fattest premium over analyst price targets in the past 5 years. So let's just throw some names out there that I saw here just to get into the analyst right here. This guy right here, Chris McNally. He basically is saying that 1 trillion of Tesla's value is pinned on stuff that's not here yet. Okay, it's not real revenue. It's just kind of I don't want to say hopes and daydreams. That kind of makes it sound a little bit. I don't like that word. What we're saying here, but the thing is that this is driven again by hype. Okay, now you see here Joseph Spack of UBS, similar conclusion, and what he says is that this is mostly driven by animal spirits and momentum. So he's basically warning folks that Tesla's value tends to kind of tumble a little bit when the hype outpaces reality. And we may be at that point here when we look at Tesla's chart. Let's pull that up. Here we are, and we're starting to get a little bit of a sell-off. Now, if Tesla wants to keep this fat $1 trillion glow going, I think they really got to start delivering on their numbers. Okay, people are expecting robotaxi fleets and full self-driving cars, self-driving techs, and it sounds easy when Musk is talking. Okay, again, this guy's a great showman, but analysts are not impressed, right? They're looking at the latest version of Tesla's self-driving software, and a lot of them feel that it's not ready for prime time yet. And until you kind of work out those kinks, I don't think the analysts are going to be giving Tesla too much love. Now, that being said, analysts have a history of getting it wrong. I mean, not to throw any shade on analysts, but a majority of them cannot beat the S&P 500. They can't outperform the S&P 500. We've all seen it. An analyst comes out, recommends a stock, and then it tanks. Or they recommend selling the stock, and then it goes to the moon. Let me get some water. My throat is real dry here. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Throat is dry. I got the COVID, and kind of messes up the voice a little bit. I'm sure you guys can tell from how I've been sounding in my videos. But anyways, look, so here's the thing. The analysts do have a history of I don't want to say getting things wrong, but again, taking an analyst's word for it. If you bought and sold everything an analyst says, my opinion, you're not going to be doing that great. All right. A lot of times they'll come out, they'll recommend to sell a stock and then it goes up, or they'll recommend to buy a stock and it goes down. Okay. So I'm really not putting too much of my play on what the analysts are saying. But if you look at the chart itself, you can see here that we are really hitting some highs. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, because what's the direction that you see in this chart? It's heading up. Now, we did get a little bit of a bump. We broke that 21-day moving average. And we're kind of, yesterday, if you watch my video, I was talking about stocks that are above the 50-day moving average, and Tesla is one of them. All right. So this is a good looking chart to me. There's still money going in, but there is obviously money that's flowing out. And articles like this, people are going to read it over the weekend, and they're probably going to pull some money out. So we are running into a little bit of resistance here. Okay, we got to get above that 21-day moving average for sure, and Tesla has to keep riding above that 50-day. Anything under the 50-day is trouble, and that's what we are going to see going into this week and this month. And plus, we also have Tesla that's reporting this month on the 29th, and that's going to be pretty big. Okay, I want to see what the reaction is. I want to see Tesla get back above that 21-day moving average. I really want to see some volume come back, and I really think that it's not only going to test those highs, but I think it's going to break them. So as it kind of gets back in line, I'm gonna shift back into this company. But right now, while things are a little bit shaky, especially with earnings coming up, I'm going to be on the sidelines for now. And if I do make any moves on this, I will share it on my channel. A lot of the videos that I'm putting out are going to be my trades. They're going to be stuff that I am involved with. And Hot Stocks Bulletins, that's my company. That is, basically sharing what I like, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, and why I'm doing it. This is not financial advice. This is simply showing what I'm doing and what stocks I think are hot. And I think Tesla is a hot stock. There is money that's starting to flow out of this stock, and we got to get that under control. So as that gets under control, we'll see what goes on there. That being said, I do want to say, guys, that I'm a trader. I'm not an investor. Okay, so I do not marry stocks. I don't buy and hold stocks. My time horizon on stocks is anywhere from 30 to 90 days. I buy as the company is moving up, as the stock is moving up, and I hold on to it until there's no reason to hold on to it anymore. All right. The bottom line, guys, is that Tesla is rolling on AI dreams. This is a company that's operating in the future. There's a lot of big talk with Tesla, a lot of big talk with Elon, and that kind of confidence is making Wall Street a little bit nervous. Okay, until Tesla starts cashing in on the self-driving tech on a grand scale, the road is definitely going to be looking a little bit bumpy for Tesla as far as how Wall Street is viewing them. They really want to see the numbers going up. But what do you guys think? Does this matter to you? In the beginning of the video, I said Tesla is not a car company. Tesla is a technology company, right? They're yes, the bulk of their business is cars, but they are expanding into robotics and all of the AI stuff that's coming out. So I do not see Tesla as a car company. I think they're kind of labeled wrong. Some people have said that Tesla is it's on the line of on the level of Apple. All right, this is a technology company, and I have to agree. I think yes, they do sell cars, but that is kind of like what is starting all this off. I think Tesla's going to expand and they're just going to do a lot more things. This is a futuristic company. So this article right here is not, it's not shaking me up one bit. I still am bullish on Tesla. And even though that I am personally on the sidelines right now, I am looking to buy some stock in Tesla and get back into it. And if I do, I will announce that on my Hot Stocks Bulletin, that this is one of the hot stocks that I'm looking at. But until then, let's just kind of wait and see what this week it goes on with Tesla. They are coming up with earnings, so that's going to be a big moment with Tesla. When you get earnings, usually there's a big reaction either to the upside or to the downside. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Until then, though, what do you guys think? Are you guys still riding with Tesla? Do you love Tesla? Are you taking some profits on the stock, or moving on the sidelines, or what? What do you guys think? And look, if you made it this far, drop a comment and like the video. It really helps me out. I'm planning on doing a video every single day talking about the market. My traders logs videos, those are basically talking about what we can expect for the trading day, and I release those at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you do want to know a little bit more on the market on a day-to-day basis, like and subscribe, and I'll be dropping these videos. Until then, guys, peace and love, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.